Hello. Before we start solving linear equations, let's review. Number one, the base on that exponent of 2 is only a 3. Okay? So what this problem means is negative 3 times 3. You want to square the 3, which gives you 9, and then multiply by the negative 1. So the answer is negative 9. If the problem had been parentheses with a negative 3 inside, squared, that means negative 3 times negative 3, which is positive 9. This second problem is order of operations. Order of operations, you do grouping symbols first, parentheses, brackets, whatever, grouping symbols. And then you do exponents. And then you need to do multiplication and division, working left to right, because they're done at the same time. That's multiplication and division. And last is addition and subtraction, working left to right. So in number 2, and if I'm ever going too fast, obviously just stop the video and get caught up. Number 2 is multiplication and division. Those are done at the same time, so you work left to right. And a lot of times I'll ask my students, hey, what's this answer? And people will say 4. Well, the answer is not 4. If you say the answer is 4, you're multiplying before you're not following the order of operations. So you do 24 divided by 3 times 2. 24 divided by 3 is 8 times 2 is 16. Now number 3, this example here, there's something in math called terms. Terms are separated by plus and minus signs. Factors are multiplied together. On number 3, you can't cancel terms. In the numerator, you've got 2 terms. In the denominator, you have 1 term. Now, if you're not sure if you can cancel or not, you always look and see how many terms do you have. And if you say anything other than 1, you can't cancel. So this is not equal to x plus 1. Sometimes I see students that want to cancel those. You can't do it. Now, it is equal to x over 2 plus 2 over 2, which is 1/2 x plus 1. That's true. But you can't cancel terms. And number 4, you cannot take the square root of terms. This is not equal to the square root of x squared plus the square root of 4. You can't do that. Number 5, anything to the 0 power is 1. So what would be negative 4 to the 0 power? That would be negative 1. Because that 0 is only connected to the 4. And then you multiply by the negative 1. And 0 factorial is defined to be 1. All right. That's a short review. Let's see what's next. So I'm going to change colors. I might even try my highlighter here. So linear equations, the way you know you have a linear equation, the highest exponent on the variable is 1. Highest exponent on the variable is 1. And that 1 tells you how many solutions you'll have. Okay, in this case I said 1, so you'll have 1 solution. If your problem was, oops, that's not what I want now, I want this. If I had x squared plus 2x plus 3 equals 0, that 2 is the highest exponent on the variable. You get a 2 there and a 1 there, but the greater one's 2. That tells you you'll have 2 solutions. But a linear equation, the highest exponent on the variable will be 1, and you'll have 1 solution. And that number on the highest number on the exponent is actually called the degree of an equation. Now, these next 3 things, I'm not really sure why I'm covering them. I guess I had to start somewhere. If you have A equal B, And if you, whatever you do to one side, you go to the other. So I decided to add c to both sides, and I got a plus c equals b plus c. That's officially called the addition property of equality. Same thing, this multiplication of a property. I had a equal b, and I decided to multiply both sides by c. So I got ac equal bc. And the next thing I have are the steps to solve a linear equation. And no matter, I should say that, majority of the equation, no matter what, when I'm solving an equation, I am going to clear my fractions first. And I want you guys to do that, okay? By the second line, you will not have any fractions. Now, decimals, you know, we've got calculators. It's up to you. I usually will clear my decimals if by multiplying either both sides by 10 or 100. It just depends on how many decimal places I have. You clear your fractions by multiplying both sides. Multiply both sides by the LCD, least common denominator, and that will clear your fractions. The second thing I've got here is to get rid of your grouping symbols, your parentheses, brackets, work inside. If you got more than one set, start inside and work your way out. Step 3, I'm going to combine like terms on each side. So combine any constants, combine any x's, whatever. And then step 4, I'm going to use the addition property we talked about above. And the last thing, basically what I'm doing is isolating the x by using that multiplication property. And that's the end of this video. The way I'm going to do the videos for this course, we'll have an explanation, and then the next video will be examples.